Hey YouTube, this is AYT again with my deck profile / explanation. This video is going to try as long as the others, if not a little bit longer. I'm going to explain the deck a little bit more so than usual. I'm not going to do a side deck update this year. This is my favorite deck profile. I updated this week. Got all the stuff from Dual Terminal 3, which is coming out in Arsenal 3, which is coming out in a couple of weeks. So it'll be legal in a couple of weeks. Right now it's not a legal deck. This deck isn't legal because I use the Dual Terminal card. Anyway, the whole point of these guys, Fabled, the whole point is for you to use your hand to activate their effects, and that's basically the whole point. Most of their effects deal with discarding stuff from their hand to activate their own effect, or as a cost for their effect, or whatever. Anyway, I'll start off with the main deck. Now, I'm going to explain some of it before. Gores, you know what Gores is. That's just standard yield. Now, for this deck, for my deck engine, the tricky is very important. The tricky is discard a card to special summon from your hand. Alright. He's one engine of this deck. I'll explain a little bit more once I get to some monsters. Alright. Fabled Grimmerose. I run 3 Fabled Grimmerose. Fabled Grimmerose is this deck's searcher. It searches for all the crap. If you control a Fabled monster, you send it from your hand to the grave to search for a Fabled monster, add it to your hand. Great. You can use it to search out for any Fabled monster. It don't matter what, you just have to control a Fabled monster, you send it from your hand, and you search for any Fabled monster. Doesn't matter which one. No level, anything. Just search. This is one of the most important cards of the deck. It's one that you must run 3 of. You must. Okay. One Gallopus. Fabled Gallopus. Here's effect. You discard a card. Destroy 1 monster in your opponent's side field with defense lower than his attack. And you can do this multiple times in a turn. It's a cost. He's great for most decks. He's very good against Blackwings, especially when Blackwings swarm their monsters. Most of them have really low defense, so blah blah blah. Right. Now 3 Fabled Kashana. Some people run 3, some people don't. Personally, I run 3. Because for my deck, he's the main engine for my deck. He's another very important card for this deck. Basically, his effect, you discard a Fabled monster to add him back to your hand from the grave. And he's just freaking awesome, really. He's just too awesome. Main part of my deck is recycling over and over again. He's a level 3 tuner. You can recycle him and use his effect to get effects offered of these next 2 cards I'm about to show you. One thing you get off is Fabled Cruise, which is the third most important, which is the third card, but it's also one of the most important cards. It's basically a miniature monster form. That is a miniature monster form. Basically, when it's discarded, especially some of the level 4 lower Fabled monster from your grave to the field. Period. Yeah, period. And it doesn't matter how it's discarded. It can be by cost, card effect, any way you discard, you activate the effect. So you combine it with Kashana, you can drop the gift for Kashana, add Kashana to your hand, you can special summon a Fabled monster from your grave. Like if you search for it with Grimmerose, you can summon that Grimmerose. Then I run 3 Fabled Lure, which in a sense does the same thing as Cruise. In a sense. When it's discarded, you special summon, period. Doesn't matter how it costs or not. Neither of these 2 miss timing because they're mandatory, so you have to do them. So you can take him, drop him from Kashano, add Kashano to your hand, he gets pushed something. And this is basically the main combo of the deck. You combine with all this. Now, back to what like I said, I'm coming back to the tricky. The tricky works great with all three of these. Most people are trying to run Dark Worlds in this, and I'm like, why bother running Dark Worlds? We got a great level 5 monster right here called the Tricky. You discard Lurid, then you can normal summon that. Lurid comes out, that comes out, you normal summon this, you normal summon Kashano, you get level 8 Synchro, easy. You can even go level 9 if you need a mystery. It's great. I don't understand why people keep bothering to try to use Dark World. It's like a mystery. Also, it works with crews. You take the Tricky, discard, you take the Tricky, discard crew, special summon a freaking Fabled monster, prefer Kashano, and you go for level 8. It's just freaking amazing. And it's like a mystery to me why people continue to use Dark World in this deck. Okay, those are the main parts of this deck right there. Alright. Now, for the rest of my monster lineup, I run a Fabled Barustos. Fabled Barustos. While you have 2 or less cards in your hand, all Fabled monsters gain 400 attack, including himself. He's 1500 already, so he goes to 19. He makes Grimroll 21, he makes Valkyrie 33, and he's just freaking crazy. Thinking about running multiples of him, but I have to get multiple. He's damn good. I run one the Fabled Ruby Ruby. The Fabled Ruby Ruby, when it's attacked, you can scar a Fabled monster to negate the attack. Pretty good. It's alright. The main purpose of it is to be a tuner. It's a level 14. That's its main purpose. That's it. Now, something I just started doing this week is 2 Snipe Hunter and a Sangan. Sangan to search stuff, and the Snipe Hunters just work amazingly. Because it doesn't matter if you destroy anything or not. Once you have to pay its cost by discarding. Well, you discard crews. Whether you destroy your opponent's card or not, doesn't matter. You discard crews, you discard lure, you can use lure. And it's just destruction. And Sangan's just to search out stuff. And this deck already searches out a lot of stuff. Yeah. For my spell lineup, just a basic monster born Darko, you know, the super staples for that format. 2 Pyavers. Now, once we get the Fabled monsters, there's Fabled monsters which are light beasts, and there's the Fabled which are light beasts. Once we get the Fabled, the beast ones, we might have to go to 3. But right now, just 2. Alright. And for basic John Trune, 2 mystical face up. And mind control, because you run Kashano, you run the Fabled Ruby Ruler, they're tuners. You take your opponent's monster, so it's great. Now for spell lineup, you might be saying, why not use Dark World Dylan? Recently I took them out at local. Because I found something very important. During the top decks, you do not want to allow them to draw a card, then discard a card. Especially Blackwing, Flamville, Lightsworn. That just helps them out. So I just I had to take it out because it just helps them out. That's not a good idea. Alright, for trap lineup, I run 2 Phoenix Wind Blast and Rocket Break. Basic 1-for-1 stuff, because you discard a Fabled, and that 1-for-1 goes to a plus, because you discard crews rules for them. You automatically get to summon. You start cruise where you get to summon a Fabled monster while getting rid of a card on your opponent's side. Scar Lure, you get to get a monster to the field and get rid of a card on your opponent's side. 1 for 1. Then you get a plus off that 1 for 1. That's another whole point of the deck. You get a plus off of 1 for 1 stuff. Alright, and rest of the traps are just basic. 2 bombless, 7 tools, trap stun, mirror force, solemn, and torrential. Basic. Okay. Then you got the extra deck, my extra deck. First I start with Allied Justice, Decisive Armor, the only splashable level 10 that we're gonna have. And this won't be legal till hidden arsenal. It's an amazing card, regardless if you use its effect. Now 3300 attack points is a beast. 1 tuner, 2 more non-tuners, level 10. And he's just awesome. If your opponent controls a light monster, you destroy one of their set cards, or you send one card out their hand, destroy all their spell and traps, or you send your whole hand, look at their hand, take all the light monsters out, discard them, send them to the graveyard, then they take life points equal to their attack. Yeah, light swarms eat your heart out. Fabled Leviathan, level 10. He's a Fabled tuner and 1 or more monsters. Basically, you can take Gores and Kashana and form. When he's destroyed and sent to the ground, you select 3 Fabled monsters. Add them to your hand. And you can recycle him because you can choose him with his own effect. 3,000 attack, 2,000 defense. Alright, basically this one. 2 Fabled Valkyries is effect. You discard a Fiend type monster to draw a monster. Alright. You discard a Fabled card. You discard a Fiend monster, draw a card. Basically, it's a major plus. You discard Fabled Cruise, special summon a Fabled monster, and you draw a card. It's retarded. Colossal Fighter, basic Stardust, basic Chaos King Archfiend. He's a Fiend tuner. Fabled monsters are Fiend. You summon him. Black Rose Dragon, of course. Ancient Sacred Weapon. Brionac. Glanville. Queezus, because I don't have a Royal right now. 2 favorite Roger. When this thing is synchro summon, you have 1 or less cards in your hand. You draw 2, you have 2. Basically, you have no hand, you draw 2. You have 1 card in your hand, you draw 1. Amazingly broken card. We use no special summon. Synchro summon. And catastrophe. That's the deck that I'm using. That's my deck for now. It's my favorite deck update, and I hope this video explained it any better on how it's supposed to work. Okay, that's it from me, the AYT, the hunGRYninJAZ. Comment, subscribe, all that. I'm out.